there's nowhere to hide. Targeted individuals, psychic reading. So there's nowhere to hide for your attackers anymore. Fortitude in the reverse position. They're all out of fortitude. Okay. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Lord of illusionary success. That illusion that they've had in regard to taking what's yours, stealing your abundance and siphoning you is over. Okay. They're sweating. They're sweating about the situation. They're sweating about the truth coming out. Okay. They know what they've done is wrong. They've dipped into dark energies. They've fed their ego. They've gone down the competition route in regard to you or somebody around you. And the truth is starting to come out. Okay. 3 of Wands, Lord of established strength. This is you. Okay. You're finding that inner strength. You've called your power back. Okay. You've clocked them. You've been onto them some time. And now you're calling your power back. Okay. You're going on to 3 of Cups, Lord of Abundance, okay? Everything that they have tried, 6 of Swords, Lord of earned success, everything that they have tried is coming back tenfold at extreme and alarming rate, okay? Now, I'm getting an image in my mind again, and this was coming up when I did a return to sender today, as I'm recording this. And I can see somebody with their hands bandaged up. Okay, and this is somebody who started attacking me. They've started attacking me on my lives by repeatedly reporting me, and something's going to happen to their hands so that they can't keep doing it, basically. Okay. Have faith that Source is dealing with this. King of Swords in the reverse position. This person's turning to, or has attempted to turn to, narcissistic tactics. Okay, you know, if somebody has to repeatedly tell you that they're trustworthy, they ain't trustworthy. And if you've got any sort of discernment or pattern recognition, you're soon going to clock this, right? 9 of Swords in the reverse, Lord of despair and cruelty. That's coming to an end. The Devil in the reverse, Lord of the gates of matter. You're starting to break that down. Okay, Lord of defeat in the reverse. Escaping the clutches of defeat from this person or people. Okay. This person's going into 5 of Pentacles, Lord of material trouble. Okay. They've attempted to block your work. They've attempted to siphon and steal your opportunities and those around you, and it's going to backfire. So if this person has a decent amount of money, say goodbye to that. It's going to get swallowed up. Okay, swallowed up in fines and bills and fees. Okay, they've had their chance and they've blown it. Okay, do not feel sorry for this person. They might try and come creeping back. Okay, this person has been used by others. They're a fool. Okay, they're a fool, and karma is coming for them. Once they realize, because what I've got is in my mind, it's like in a film when the penny drops and the camera zooms in. Okay, the penny is going to drop and the camera is going to be zooming in on this person. Once they realize that all they have been is a pawn to attempt to take you down or pass on information to a greater collective, potentially a coven, and that now that they don't have access to you, so there's nothing that these people can get out of you, and they get dropped, not you, but them, sorry, they get dropped like a SHIT. It's like that pit in their stomach goes, okay? And I feel like they are going to try and come creeping in. I think that they're going to come under this guise of, oh, I'm really sorry, you were right, okay? What I'm advising this collective to do is just don't respond, okay? If this person comes forwards and it's in person, just look at them and walk away. Do not give them a response. They wanted to take what was yours, okay? They have used your energy. They have used your abundance. They have used the golden light frequency that comes off you as a chosen one to benefit themselves, okay? They've gone dark. They're out of time and they're out of luck, okay? And the pit in their stomach is about to drop, okay? Let's get some clues with the what's the tea. Right, bottom of the deck, bad karma, okay? So what's the tea? yeah, just to confirm, they're a thief. They're a thief. They've stolen your energy and your abundance. Okay. Boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big DICK energy. It's either this person thinks they're that, or it could represent somebody else in their life. Okay. Let's continue. Played out. Okay. I feel like this right. So this person, right, this person has played themselves out. You know, as I say, right, if I've blocked you, it means I don't trust you. And if you then continue to go on the attack, well, you're proving that is justified, right? The problem is when people do this kind of stuff and they make these stupid choices and mistakes, and they end up playing themselves out, they play the victim, and they want oh, it's not me, it's them. You know, as I always say, am I the problem? Am I the problem? Yeah, I am, because my standards are so extremely high that the stupid human beings out there don't get it. Because 99.9% of people out there think it's okay to little white lie here, little stealing there, little theft there, because they don't get it. So am I the problem? Yes, I'm the problem, because my standards are so extremely high, and they're supposed to be high. Everybody should be extremely high. It's what I preach. So don't come crying when you play yourself out, right? Always partying, shots every weekend, no time for you, party first, love later. What this feels like is that this person, it kind of feels a little bit like this is what they're making out, that they're going into this party lifestyle, or they're just desperate to be part of this clique. I think they're a pick-me, B-I-T-C-H, okay? And they're just desperate to be part of the club, part of the clique, part of the crew, okay? Ignoring, left on red, avoiding messages, giving them the silent treatment. So this is somebody that you've kind of semi-ghosted. Scarcity tactics, okay? They've been using scarcity tactics to try and promote themselves. Dirty offer, okay? Dirty offer. They've accepted a dirty offer from the dark side. Court case. STI, STD, rash, etc. With that one, I normally go for something like rash. They might start with a skin flare up or something along those lines. Don't let them back in. Allow the karma to hit. If that resonated, type in quarter case. If you want to personalise reading, psychic readings, TI readings, 15 quid, priority same day guaranteed. Click on sponsor on my profile, and we'll unpick your situation today. Ta-ta.